Coverage you can count on continues. With Storm Team 10 meteorologist Everett Lau.
Well, we're still getting to enjoy some pretty views of fall today across the Wabash Valley. Orange and yellow leaves really showing up in that video, but the wind was definitely blowing everything around today. News 10 photojournalist Dorothy Goforth shot this video for us this morning. She was over in Brazil taking in these sights in Clay County, but you see the wind certainly blowing those leaves around, and if you're tempted to try to burn those leaves that are falling in your yard, do not do that over the next few days because these windy conditions are creating an enhanced fire danger. We have a red flag warning that's in effect for Edgar, Vermilion, and Park counties until 8 o'clock this evening. Fire danger is elevated all across the area, but the wind's just a little bit stronger to the north and a little more dry, so that's why those counties are technically the only ones under that warning. And what a red flag warning means is that enhanced fire danger. So any fires that do get started can rapidly spread because of the wind gusts, the low humidity, and everything's so dry. We have moderate drought conditions in a good part of the area. So any outdoor burning, even if you're in a county that's not under a burn ban, not recommended. As same for any activities that could create any sparks, because those fires, again, quickly getting out of hands and can be a tax to our fire departments as they try to get out and respond to those fires. Here's that wind that's coming out of the southwest. You can see still seeing sustained wind anywhere from about 10 to 20 miles per hour, and that's the sustained wind. Gusts have been even higher than that. Recently, we're still seeing wind gusts above 30 miles per hour in several spots. 37 was the recent gust in Mattoon, 32 in Paris and Vincennes, and 31 in Terre Haute. Earlier, those gusts were as high as 40 miles per hour. But that is bringing in some warmer air. Temperatures in the lower 80s earlier, still 80 in Vincennes and Rockville. We've dropped to 79 in Terre Haute. But what that has done is tied a record high. Earlier today, we made it to 81. That so far ties the record set back in 1937. We'll see if we made it up to 82 at any point later on this evening when they go back through those numbers. And we're going to challenge another record high tomorrow, looking at a high of around 82, the record 83. But eventually we're going to see a cold front change things up for us. It's going to bring us a chance for some rain finally, but also drop our temperatures pretty significantly. 70 for the high on Halloween, 59 for the high on Friday, but we'll warm back up as we head into the weekend. So as we look at the big picture, the reason it's so windy is we're kind of sandwiched in between two different pressure systems. Low pressure off to our west and high pressure is still centered to our east. So the wind is strong between those two, and this is going to be the front that brings us a chance for rain on Halloween. We pick up Futurecast now going through the rest of the night. We'll see some clouds, but no issues. We're going to stay dry through the day tomorrow. Pretty much a repeat forecast, windy, dry, and warm. But once we get to Thursday, that's where we're going to see our chance for rain. And right now the timing looks to be in the first half to middle of the day. Here's 6 o'clock. You can see the rain showers off to our west. Those slide through as we get into the morning hours. Maybe some rumbles of thunder. Can't rule out that activity. But by lunchtime, most of the rain is starting to shift across the state line. So as of now, it looks like we will be dry for trick-or-treat times on Thursday night as well as Wednesday night. But if you want to avoid the chance for rain and do it when it's a little more warm, tomorrow night's your night. 79 for trick-or-treat time tomorrow night, but it will be breezy. Then on Thursday, temperatures will be dropping over the course of the evening on the backside of that front. But right now, hoping to be optimistic that rain will be out of the area. As for tonight, we'll drop down to 63 under a partly cloudy sky. Those wind gusts still as high as 30 miles per hour, so that's what's going to keep us very mild. 82 tomorrow, more sunshine, still windy and warm. Wind gusts as high as 35 miles per hour once again. Tomorrow night, 65. Clouds will be on the increase ahead of that chance for rain that slides into the forecast by Thursday. And then we cool off on Friday down to 37 Friday night, 66 on Friday, but we bring in more rain to the forecast as we get into Sunday, and at least a daily chance for rain even taking us into Election Day on Tuesday.